All right, I'm already back. They got my hair looking like, you see all this gray? Got me looking like I was president for 8 years. But it's been, I'm gonna say, they really, if you go, oh man, I can show you pictures from like 2000. I wasn't this gray, but you talk about some. They been putting in the work. I'm talking about that. Ooh, do you see all this gray? I am so, I don't want to say mad, but, and I haven't dyed my hair in a long time. I think the last time I dyed my hair was 2022. So in 3 years, look at this. But it's not that bad. Look, when I take it down, it's only one, because it's always been right here in front of my face anyway. It's always been right here in front of my face. Oh, let me tell you, it's John 11 chapter. 11 chapter. Read, yeah, John 11 chapter. I said 17, but I think it's verse 17. But 11 chapter. And he had been dead for 4 days. 4 days. Can you imagine that, being dead for 4 days? And then he bring you back to life, Lord Jesus. So anyway, I want to address the I'm single. I've been celibate for, even before me and my I don't even know what to call him anymore. I don't want to call his name, but it's not my supposed to be soulmate. This was just like a I don't know. I think he was like a see, when I put it down like this, you don't see the gray as much. So it depends on how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's the whole point of, good grief, y'all like to worry me. Y'all like to worry me to death. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they was doing. I mean, I found out that I didn't know they were doing. Like I said, I'm just thinking it's sweet, but I was, wondering. I'm like, what is going on? Why am I feeling like this? And then come to find out, they doing it. Black magic. Who does that? Who knows about that? I don't even know about that. Why? I mean, I know that some people swear they witches and all that, but the only thing I ever thought about for that, oh yeah, and I don't wear makeup because I don't go nowhere. And the reason why I don't wear makeup is because when I was wearing it, I'm kind of I would say like oily. It doesn't seem like I'm oily, but I think I'm oily, but I do sweat a lot. Stuff would be all, you know what? Nobody would tell me anything. They would let me walk around with melted makeup on. With melted makeup. Nobody am I supposed to be friends, but then come to find out, like I said, that's a whole nother story. Let me not get off track. Now, don't forget, it's John 11 chapter. Somewhere around. Just read John. And you'll see what I'm talking about. About the Pharisees, Sadducees, and Pharisees. But anyway, I'm not, like I said, I'm not FAFO. No. I'm not thinking about nobody, trying to get back with nobody, pining over nobody. I was just saying that it's funny that after all that stuff that they did behind my back, trying to do away with me, that they have the audacity to want to come back. Oh, I am so sorry. No, you're not. You sorry that I know now. You sorry that it didn't work. So you didn't come back and say, because when you come back and say sorry now, it's like, oh, I'm sorry that you didn't die. And I'm supposed to be like, isn't it just so sweet? Yeah, let's try it. No. And I'm not going to tell everything because it's going to be in the book. You know what I'm saying? My testimony. Maybe that's what I'll call the book. I was going to call it Don't Tell It, because that's what they said when they tested me. And the person that I'm talking about was there. When he wasn't there when they said when they gave me the test, but he was around. He was around. And I can't be mad at him, because I asked him. But I asked because I was shown something about him. I was shown something about him, and I was saying protector, and I was 5. Like I said, I was 5, and I wasn't thinking of this in this brain. I know this sounds crazy, and like I said, I'm not worried, because I'm not putting it out there like that. This is just to kind of see how am I going to tell the story, and then like how when they say, oh, we want you to come speak and give your testimony, I want to see what it's going to sound like. How do I, because I used to say to myself, well, where do you start? Because 57 years is a long time. 57 years of this, of 57 years and counting. You know what I'm saying? 57 years of holding this in, of not being able to tell anybody because of all their plans. Where do you start? So I said I was going to start when I was 5, because that's when they tested me, when I got into the Department of Education. So, and I believe they sent him. He was a handler, or whatever you call it. And so he's not invested like that. He wasn't invested like that. But after using my energy, I guess now, oh no, don't take the energy away. Really? I'm not even. I keep doing this because I keep looking at my wrinkles. I'm like, ooh, I look 57. I look 57. Anyways, so that guy that was there since I was 5, and I was blind. I was blind at the time. That's a whole nother story too. I'll tell you, but I was blind. I wasn't blind like Stevie Wonder blind. My eyes were crossed really severely to where you might as well say I was blind. I mean, that's how bad it was. It was like, but they had pushed my eyes together to keep me from seeing my parents in a domestic situation. So I'll explain it. And I know right now he's like, oh, she's all over the place. Yeah, because like I say, 57 years of not being able to tell anybody, not being able to say anything, having no one to talk to. And like I said, I had picked him because God, they put him in front. God uses everything. Trust and believe. God uses everything for his advantage. Because everything is his. He created everything. Everything that is created by him. So, how I can say that now, because, like I say, whatever I went through, I must have went through it. But as far as like, spirits and demons and earth angels and Satan and the fall and everything going all the way back then, how do you keep thinking that you're gonna beat him? I can't wrap my head around that. That's why it's like they say, oh, you're not taking it serious. Yes, I am. I'm taking it serious. And I'm wondering why you're not taking this. Not you all, but the demons. How are you not taking it serious? Did you read the end of the story? Did you read the end of this story? You don't win. But I understand. See, it started out as wasting time. He thought because forever is a really long time. Forever is a really long time. And you guys, I'm not. Everybody get a chance. Don't think that you, in one of your lifetimes, did not get a chance. Trust me, your energy had a chance. Everybody has a chance. They're not going to let you remember all that because it's too much to remember. You'd be walking around with that big old head like those fake videos. That's how big your head would have to be to hold all that information. So that's why he only cuts on, 144,000 at a time. Because there's no way. And we don't all have the same thing. Each genius has a totally different, everybody is a genius at something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something special about them. Every single person. It doesn't make a difference. Even if you don't believe, even if you are down and out, even if you're a homeless person on the street, that's genius right there. You surviving being homeless. How many people can do that? How many people? I mean, if you're forced to do it, yeah, but you're not gonna do it on your own. It's gonna be somebody there to show you the ropes. Oh, come, I'll help you out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that. People gonna lose their mind, blah blah blah, and so you do. It's just like that little supposed to be script that they give you. The elites give you that script. I'm sorry, I got a sip. I don't want to keep slouching. Okay. Just like that's where they got the idea from. That's where the Anunnakis started out with them. Just I can tell when I'm trying to tell you. So anyway, because forever is a very long time. You guys don't know how many times we have recycled this existing. You don't know how many times. So anyway, it started out with just, when we got to this point, inhabitants of the earth. He wanted to waste time. He wanted to waste time because he didn't want humans anyway. He didn't want us to be human anyway. But what are you gonna tell God? No. The majority wins anyway. You was outvoted. But and his model didn't make it because you know his model. Everything goes, anything goes. It's free for all. No rules, no regulations. That's unsustainable. You have to have some kind of order. Chaos you can't get that out of chaos. I'm sorry. You cannot get this much out of chaos. Out of total chaos, because that's what he wanted. Total chaos. He wanted to be like in the darkness, but in the light. No, it's not gonna work. They always get stuck on the Jezebel test anyway. So, because everybody go through those tests. All the tests that went through here, we have to go through it to see, your level of. But everybody goes through it anyway. However it goes, I'm just here to tell y'all that look. Most of that is projection that when you hear that, you're calling in new. No, I'm not. That's projection. No, I'm not. I am not. They just want me to be with a dude because they don't want females. They don't want females to lead, but it's evolution. We served our time. We served our time of the curse. Everybody served their time. Even all of them. Cain, Adam, Eve. Everybody served their time in the curse. Except for Satan. And he's trying to prolong his... Because his curse is just beginning. But he don't want it. But you can't keep taking us through the same stuff over and over. Because we already completed it. Women now know that they have their own power. They don't have to... Everything don't have to be, oh, because my husband. We know that. Adam already see that cheating on your wife, lying, cheating on your wife, not taking accountability, and being really responsible, just making the baby and not, you know what I'm saying? Can't float. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But everybody has filled the curse. Everybody has fulfilled all their curses. Cain knows that you can't kill your brother and think that you know what I'm saying, that there's no consequences in that. You know what I'm saying? That you're supposed to get the prize even though you killed your brother, your baby brother, your mother's child. You know what I'm saying? And then lie about it. That's the part. He lied. He never... And when my brother's keeper, you know what you did, and then you lied to God. Wow, you're brave. All y'all brave. All y'all evil people, y'all is some brave killers, psychopaths, and all them. Y'all is brave. Y'all brave, because you know it says you can go through. You know, I wouldn't want to do it. Anyway, not saying that in one of my lifetimes, maybe I was evil. I don't know. We've been here for a long time. So anyway, what they say, 13-something billion years, the visible universe. So yeah, what do you think the energy was? Yeah. Anyway, but however it go, I don't like those projections to sound like they, like they're true. Because if subconsciously, if I'm doing it, then that's one thing. But actively right now, no. No. I've been through a little bit too much to be trying to rush in to a partnership. Unless it's business, that's one thing. But as far as romantic partnership, the only person I'm calling in is Jesus. Sorry. That's the only one. Because you guys have showed me a thing or two. I done learned a thing or two about you guys. So, I'm not saying, I'm not saying that everybody's bad. I'm just saying, when you with a guy, your main purpose is to make sure he happy. Well, at least that's what it should be. If you're in that mind, and I am. I know. But it's hard to want to be feeling when you're in survival mode. Y'all just don't know. But it sounds like right now I don't hear nothing. So that's good. Maybe they cut off the machine right now. I don't hear anything. But like I said, I really can't be mad. That's what I was saying about this dude. I really can't be mad because I did, but I guess he was supposed to be my handler, and I did, but I asked him. But he said yes, and I asked twice. And he said, because what? And he said yes, so I thought I was set. I'm like, okay, good, I don't have protection. Somebody, to protect me. That didn't last long. It didn't last long at all because he's like, deuces. I'm like, where are you going? Something. He gave me some excuse. His family was moving. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know where he came from. I don't even know if he came from here. I think they just brought him in the whole time. And that chick. I'm not even going to say her name. And that chick. She was there. And I guess that was her dad, too, in the school. And she a couple years older than me, so she know what I'm talking about. And she think I don't remember, but I do. And yeah, I didn't like her, cause I didn't like her. I just did not like her. She rubbed me the wrong way way back then, because she's just spoiled brat. No, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. But, being young, you don't know that's what they doing. You don't know that's what they were doing. But they did it a long time ago. I'm talking about, I was only 5, so that's 52 years ago. And then she messed it up. You couldn't even do it right. But I'm not mad at her. I'm still rooting for her right now. I'm rooting for her. I hope she learned some new stuff. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I hope she learns some new stuff. But you know what I'm saying? I hope she learns some new stuff. It's just the yellow people. When I say yellow people, I mean people. And I'm not talking about racism kind of thing. I'm talking about on the fence people. People who, because they're yellow, because they're high yellow, they want to lean more towards that side than they do this side. They'll do more for them than they'll do for us. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by yellow people. They don't want to be associated with us. That's what I'm... until it benefits them. And that's crazy. This is hot. And so, I don't know how y'all keep y'all hair on y'all necks. But I'm always wearing hot anyway. My thermostat, like I said, I'm 57. That means, heat flash, hot flash kind of thing. Hot flashes. All this darn gray. You see this? Do you see this? I don't even want to dye my hair. I do and I don't. Then they want me to cut it off. I'm like, why? Because of the evidence of all the poison y'all done gave me? That's what I keep thinking of. They just want me to cut it off because let's get rid of the evidence. But then I'll have a big old head and a little bitty body. Big old head and a little bitty body. So anyway, but like I said, I'll figure out something. Cause I wasn't trying to. I'm a behind the scenes kind of gal. That's what I had wanted it to be, behind the scenes. I wasn't trying to be all out. I was not, and they knew that. That's why they outed me. I didn't out myself. They did. Because they thought that, I don't know what they thought. What did they think of me? Oh, that's right. They wanted some radical to shoot me, kill me, or something like that. But God. Oh, that's what I came on here for. To make sure it's John 11 chapter. Verse 17 or something like that. But John 11 chapter. About how they was talking about, let me read it for you right here. Oh, my glasses. Then said one of, that's the disciples. The chief priests and the Pharisees what do we for this man doeth many miracles? If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him, and the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation. What? And one of them, I don't be knowing how to pronounce some of these names in here. Caiaphas, I don't know, being the high priest, that same year said unto them, Ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that the man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus should die for the nation, because they was worried about Rome. What? I wait till daytime read because it's hard to read. Well, like I said, whoever did that spell on my make her blind again. Make her. That must be what they said. Make her blind again. Family. Ooh, don't you just love family? I love my family too, but make it so mad. That's the killing part about it. I love my family. I love them. You couldn't tell me that my family was against me. You could not tell me that. You could not tell me that. You couldn't. You couldn't. But then I found out, that's probably why. It's like everything that I could not imagine came true. So it don't make a difference. So that's what I came back on here to tell y'all, that I missed. I said the wrong chapter. It's not 17, it's 11. That's funny. They funny. They funny. But, okay. It's almost 30 minutes. I've been rambling on. And I'm pretty sure my daughter is out there.